Hi Diana, how
Hi.
are you today?
Good, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. Good to see you again.
I know.
How are things going?
It's good, it's good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
How's your day so far?
It's good, a little bit stressful, but
Oh, really?
yeah.
Okay, well,
There's
I
just
can
one
help
of those
you
busy
out.
days.
One of those?
Yeah.
It happens. If I can ever help you out with anything, you know I'm here for you.
Thank you.
All right, so let's get back to our time management talk, right?
Mm-hmm.
So did you use the app, the one that we talked about? Oh, you did.
And I actually made a schedule, one for 1 week, that the past week that I tried out already, and then I made for the next week, which I know we won't be meeting anymore.
Right.
But I have it planned out, so, and
Awesome.
it really did help. It's kind of like the calendar, but it would help because I was able to sort my stuff, and I would have sections for work, like what I would be doing at work, and then what I do before or after.
Right.
And then like the assignments, I had a whole thing, and I would like break them into steps. It was really helpful with the app.
Perfect.
And so now I have like the whole next week planned, and I made time for social activities and
that's
everything.
important. So the first week worked out for you?
Yeah,
the app was fine?
It did. There was some stuff that I didn't get to, and it kind of bummed me out because because I'm like trying to do everything,
right?
But I don't find enough time for
yeah.
everything, you know. But I think it really did help.
Did you make like adjustments, or did you just did you add other things to it on other days? Like, did you move those tasks that you didn't get to the next day,
stuff
or how
that
did
I
that work
didn't
out
get
for
to.
you?
I would at first I started just kind of listing the tasks, but then I tried saying at a certain time to put it, kind of thing.
Right.
But then I would take longer at an assignment, and then I wouldn't get to it. So then I just didn't end up doing it at all, unless it was homework. Of course, I did that.
Yeah, definitely.
But stuff like cleaning my room or something.
Some things are unpredictable, right? Like
or
even like the time.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But
That
I
happens.
think for the most part, I think it did go well.
Awesome. So you think this app will be something you'll continue using?
Yeah.
Perfect. That's great. That makes me happy. Glad to hear that. All right. So you know I love videos, and I actually have one last one to show you.
Too. They're very visual.
Oh, see? Good. Perfect. It works out. All right. So I have one last video for you.
Okay.
So we'll watch this one, and then we'll talk about.
Hey, Miss Smith. I'm getting ready to go to college in the fall, and everyone keeps talking about how I will need to have good time management skills to survive college. What is time management?
Time management is the act or process of planning and exercising control over the amount of time spent on specific activities. Time management is key in your transition from high school to college.
So what are some of the differences between high school and college?
One major difference is your schedule. In high school, you have class 30 structured hours a week, but in college you will have a much more flexible schedule of 12 to 16 hours. You'll have more responsibility, and your parents and teachers won't remind you to study. Also, in college, your classes could be much larger with up to 500 or more students.
Wow, that sounds like a big change. What should I do to better manage my time?
Here are some key concepts with time management. First, you should prioritize. Organize yourself with a good planner, create reminders and due dates, and identify time wasters. Some examples of time wasters are watching television, playing video games, texting, checking Facebook, Twitter, and Pinterest. Make sure to include these in your planner. Some suggestions are to color code activities, use a dry erase board or post-its, or an electronic calendar. Fill your calendar with assignments and due dates for the whole semester.
I already use the calendar on my phone, but I feel like there aren't enough hours in the day to get everything done that college will require.
Try timing all of your tasks, including walking to class, doing homework, exercising, eating, laundry, and watching television, so you know how to realistically plan your day. In college, you are also given a lot of large assignments such as lab reports, research papers, group projects, and large reading assignments that you cannot complete in one night.
How do I handle those assignments then?
You should divide and conquer. Break the assignments into smaller assignments and give yourself in-progress deadlines. Work on things daily to make them seem less intimidating. I'd recommend studying in 30-minute blocks with a 5-minute break, or 50-minute blocks blocks with a 10-minute break. Use your breaks to grab a snack, walk around, and clear your head. Giving yourself the breaks you need and setting realistic goals will help you stay motivated.
How do I stay motivated throughout the semester and avoid feeling overwhelmed?
You should create a goal and reward system for yourself. Set goals, and when you reach them, treat yourself to a reward. Rewards can be small or large. They can be as simple as going to Starbucks or as big as a spring break trip. You just need something to look forward to.
Oh, I love Starbucks. I always get the mocha latte.
Then it makes a good reward for you. If you're feeling overwhelmed, focus on the things that you can control, such as eating, resting, your health, your attitude, and being involved. Find and utilize the resources on your campus. Introduce yourself to your professors and instructors and ask if you have a question. Also talk to your academic advisor, your residence hall advisor, or other mentors. Building relationships on campus is another important component to your college success.
Wow, those are some great tips and advice for going to college. I always thought college was going to be just like high school.
Studies show that if you don't change your study habits from high school to college, your GPA will drop 1 full point. So, Lisa, you are a 3.0 student right now. If you don't change your study habits, you will fall to a 2.0 GPA. In high school, you succeed with your basic tools, but in college you need power tools.
Well, I don't want that to happen. I will follow your advice. Thanks again, Miss Smith.
The idea is to study smarter, not harder. Good luck in college, Lisa.
Alright. So what did you think of this
the amount
video?
of time spent on specific activity.
I think it has to be one of my favorite videos. Really
Oh,
helped.
really?
Yeah, it really helped, especially since I'm going off to college next year. And she had a lot of helpful tips. And it reminded me, like, on the study with rewarding yourself. And remember you had told me to try the chocolate
Yes,
with
with the
and
candies and all
I did
that.
that, and I totally loved it.
Oh, really? So it
It's
works?
way better than, like, flashcards and trying to
Mhm.
kind of just, I don't know, things. And then, what else is there? I think she just really helped with all the tips that she gave.
Yeah,
I really
and some of
loved
them were obviously repetitive, but I did that on purpose. That way, you know, to kind of like,
Oh, yeah.
okay, let's review some of the things that we've talked about.
Yeah,
but I also
right.
liked how there were some new ones in there as well.
Mhm.
You know, like even how she mentioned, okay, a trip to Starbucks, or even, you know, like a trip actually like for spring break or something.
Yep.
Those are actually very motivating, at
Oh,
least for me.
definitely. Yeah, me
So,
too.
you know, keep that in mind as
Definitely.
well. You know, you gotta have some fun too.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then she was talking about the, like, making sure you're not on social media and all that stuff too much,
Yes.
which I do tend to still do, and it does waste your time a lot. So I'm gonna work on that too.
On that one,
Yeah.
yeah. Especially with so many sources right now that are
Mhm.
available, you know, but, and I also, I like how she said, study smarter, not harder.
Oh yeah,
That's actually
good.
a really good tip.
Yeah.
It was, I was like, I like how they threw that in there, because it does make a difference. You know,
No,
you have to
it
find out what
does.
works for you.
Yeah.
And what doesn't as well, because, you know, that always happens. But I know that time management is something that will take time, obviously, like, for you to work on and to get better at. And
Yeah.
like I've said, I've noticed you were stressed, and I don't want you to feel stressed out. I feel like you'll just work on it and it'll become something automatic to you, that once you get to college, it'll be a lot easier for you and you won't be overwhelmed.
So too.
Because I feel like oftentimes students go into college and they don't really study in high school or during their high school years, so they're kind of like, wait, what do I, you know, like, it's different, you know, it's not the same, obviously. So just how she explained, like, how the ratio from professors to students right now, it's teacher to students, but
Yeah.
once you get into college, or even the number of hours that you're actually in class, but you have to also include those hours that you have to do your homework and work
Yeah.
on papers and everything. So definitely don't want you to get stressed out. You're gonna be fine, and you need to just practice on it and
But even just like in what has it been, like 3 weeks, 4 maybe?
Mm-hmm.
But I think I've seen like a difference. You know, I feel I'm not procrastinating as much.
Really?
It feels great.
Awesome.
It does.
That makes me happy. That means I'm doing a good job too then. That's